I think we do. I think we want a hero and we need to have one. You know, I was even watching that thing about Prince, whatever his name is, and Meghan Markle, and there was a scene in there, and I wanted to discuss. I guess her mom was taking Meghan Markle home. This when Meghan Markle was younger, and she honked the horn at this white lady, and the lady turned around and said, called her a nigga. And then she was just mad the whole way home and just drove the whole way home and didn't say shit. No, that's your time where you tell her, look, this is what you're going to be dealing with. It doesn't matter how light you are. They're going to look at you and they're going to see you are a foundational black American. I don't care how much white washing you do yourself, you're going to always be a nigga. And I really feel like we need to start educating people that because she didn't educate Meghan Markle at all. Meghan Markle said they drove the whole way home and she didn't say anything. So, I don't know. These type of situations are very, very, very interesting to me because it's like, well, you're a black woman. Why wouldn't you educate? Even if you had a baby and, the baby's father's white, it doesn't matter. What I liked about the situation, the white side of the family is the hood ghetto motherfuckers. It ain't the black side of the family. So I can work with that. I just think we have to start educating the people behind us. Stop acting like racism don't exist. Just like with Joe Biden, you signing every bill but a hate crime bill for black folk. You signed it for Asians. You make sure everybody got their stuff. You told black folk behind closed doors, you ready. So why would we get to them? But then you pandering to us for the vote. That's why you got to leverage your vote like Dr. Carl Edison talks about. If you don't do that, then I don't know what to tell you. But hey, man, these are things that we should look at. Just like Mark Kerr, I guess he was sitting down in the lobby and I guess the white employee was like, hey, you can't sit in this lobby. Basically, what the fuck you doing over here, nigga? Now they done suspended the white man. But you know what? Y'all been acting like this. Why does it take a celebrity or somebody to put on blast what has already been going on, what you've already been doing? So that shit doesn't even really bother me at this point because we should already know what it is. It's just like the Brittany Griner thing. I stand firm on what I said. You know good damn well you can't be flying across no goddamn country with no weed pen on nothing. You know better than that. And you did it anyway. That's probably because they've been letting you do that. You don't get comfortable in a country you don't know what's going on. You don't know the social game rules. Stop. I'm glad that she was able to make it home or whatever, but I'm a firm believer. Come on now, Brittany Griner. Stop with the bullshit. You know better than that. And now that they finally got her out, I feel like now it's going to be, she's probably going to write a book about her time in a Russian prison. Which really all they was trying to do was just, hey, this is business. People are still talking about Dion. Oh, well, Dion, he should have never left the school and all this other stuff. Nigga, this is business. I've said it before. If you had a job, it's predominantly black people, but you're not making enough and you're putting a lot into this job, and then another job comes along that may not be black, maybe another racial group, and they want to pay you $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, you're going to take that job. Or if you just kind of like over it, you're going to move. Deion Sanders don't owe shit to nobody. And we need to start waking up and understanding that. Motherfuckers act like they know Deion personally. Oh, man, he shouldn't have done that. Nigga, you don't know what you would do if you put in that position. You don't know. That's why I give him props. I give him respect. And, you just move on, man. Hey, man, if that's what he wanted to do. Hey, what's going on, James Youngblood? If that's what he wanted to do, man, shit, then more power to him. Yeah, and Sleepy Joe said that black people need to work with Hispanics. And that's what I saw being put out with Black Panther. Exactly. Oh, don't even get me on Black Panther. Spoiler alert. They had Quetzalcoatl, the Serpent King. If I'm saying it right, I read that in the book They Came Before Columbus. And that was their deity. And they're just so strong. And they're in the water. And we just cannot defeat them. And their weapons are just stronger than our vibranium. Stop. Sorry, Ryan Coogler. Sorry, everybody, but that was a shit show movie. It was fucking horrible. You got black folk in there bucking their eyes. We're the most powerful people on this planet, and we up here bucking our eyes. Because y'all trying to usher in some Latino formula where they, okay, well, good. Well, let's see how good that movie does. But, man, like I said before, we got to wake up to what the fuck is going on. That is not anybody else's job to teach our people. It's our job. And stop wondering why every other racial group ain't jumping on board. That ain't their problem. That's our problem to fix. Like I said before, If you cool with a black, if you cool with a person, a part of the dominant society, they cool with you, whatever. But there's, you know, you don't get along with certain black folk. It's not about you trashing that black folk, but once they have been deemed a mammy, sample, or coon, I'm a firm believer if you stand on that shit and you say, hey man, I don't fuck with them. And that's it. You don't expect them to fuck with them. You just say, hey man, I don't fuck with them. Because white folk are under the impression that, well, because they think they're cool, then you're supposed to be cool with that black guy. No, or that black person. That's not how it works. It doesn't work like that in their community, and it don't work like that in mine. And we got to stop being Sambos, coons, mammies for the dominant society because we feel like they get us. The dominant society will sit back and talk shit about you quick as, man, as soon as you turn your head, they looking at you upside your head and talking crazy and telling all your business. That's why you don't go on the job and tell all your business. And y'all know 94 Crime Bill Joe already has let it be known he don't give a shit about no black folk. And that's why they're scrambling. They're trying to figure out who they're going to have run for the next presidential election because they know ain't nobody fucking with Joe 94 Crime Bill Biden. And black folk, I feel like we need to wake up and understand this man done put over 550,000 black folk in prison for mandatory minimums and things like weed and shit like that. The 3 strike laws and all that, that's the Clinton administration and Joe 94 Crime Bill Biden. So you're going to still go out and vote for these people? That's crazy. I've said this time and time again, we are a people that are gluttony for punishment. White folk, not just white folk, the dominant society as a whole and everybody who identifies as that, they'll call you nigga, and all that stuff. You still want to give them a hug. Oh, man, it's all good. No. Give yourself a hug. And remember that these people ain't there for you. And what they're doing is not for you. Look at Las Vegas, Nevada. You better have a plan or someone have a plan for you. We need to know how to conduct business. We need to stop thinking that we have a right to drink and smoke and do all this other shit every night. Put in the work. Get you some financial literacy. Understand mentally where you need to be. And stop blaming everybody else and expecting everyone else to champion your movement. No, this is your movement and you're moving along with your people. Everybody else ain't gonna understand what you got going on. Raise your mental vibration so you can know. But we gotta start handling business. And we have to stop thinking that, oh, well, we got a party and we gotta do this every night. No, man. You do that in your 20s. Maybe you do it a little bit in your late 20s, but by your 30s, it's time to handle business. Because in the system of racism, white supremacy, the new game, the new amendment to the game is now gentrification. We'll just squeeze all you niggas the fuck up out of here. Oh, that apartment that you paid for, that was $750? Now we want $1,250 for it. Yeah, move in, it's $4,000. But this ain't even a good neighborhood. Oh well, find somewhere else then. That's the new racism. That's what they're doing. They're adding other things to the system. That's why we have to wake up and be more business. Even with people, you know, in my personal opinion, that, you know, brothers, sisters that have children, you got to do what's best for the kids. You can't do what's best for you. You have to do what's best for them. So you want to be seen working hard, handling business, doing what you need to do. Stop trying to build a fictitious relationship with your baby daddy or your baby mama. Stop smiling with each other if you don't fuck with each other. If you don't fuck with each other, then don't smile with each other. Make it business. Kids need to see their parents on a business level and not faking and phony and smiling with each other and acting like they get along, and they know they don't get along. If it's all business, it's all business. Stop creating an imaginary fantasy for your children. Then when your children are 18, 19, 20, now they're like, oh my God, y'all really don't get along? No, they didn't get along from the beginning. Put that shit out there. This all is a part of the system of racism and white supremacy. And if you're not establishing a system of justice, I don't know what you're doing. Meaning that the group that needs the most constructive help gets the most constructive help. That's all I have to say. So Joe Biden is not making sure we're getting the most constructive help, because why would you sign another bill for another group of people, but when it comes to black folk, it's the benign neglect policy. But y'all still want to vote for him? Mic drop. Guilty, nigga. I'm out.